An online, 3D virtual space that connects people in many parts of their lives. It would connect various platforms, similar to how the internet connects multiple websites. This is the main idea behind the creation of the metaverse. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Make sure to stick around to find out all you need to know about the metaverse and how much it will cost Zuckerberg and his team at Meta to get the project into full swing. Also, hit the subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this. Let's get started. What people have to say about Metaverse. On Roblox's Investor Day, the company's CEO David Baszucki said, "The co-experience of humans in the metaverse may take years to develop, but we feel the synergy of technology, video streaming, mobile gaming and social media can be larger than these three markets combined." Kenny Landau, the Metaverse co-founder, said, "Facebook is making plans to co-opt the metaverse with a model of theirs. But a huge organization like Facebook or Microsoft have to democratize the experience and enable others to join in on the development." Kathy Hackle, a tech futurist, told MarketWatch, "The idea people have is that Facebook is Meta or Meta is the same as Facebook. But at the present stage, Meta as a company cannot build or own the metaverse. A single company can't define or own the metaverse." Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg informed analysts, "While in the metaverse, you need digital tools, clothes, and various experiences. Our aim is to make the metaverse get to 1 billion people and accrue billions of dollars in commerce over the next 10 years. These were the views of some of the most prominent minds in the technology sector on metaverse. Even with the vast amount that has been put into the metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg appears as determined as ever. "We think the metaverse will be a successor to the web. We believe it will create a very huge creative economy than what we experience now, raising a significant pillar of Facebook in the next decade." The chief executive officer of Tokens.com said, "The metaverse will be the next replica of social media. In this world, you can attend a music concert, carnival, or visit a museum." Yurio, a virtual private island trader on the metaverse, told CNBC Today, "My virtual private islands I was selling for $15,000 last year is now worth around $300,000 per each, which coincides with the average price of homes in America. You can decorate the metaverse, change or renovate this digital world. It's just like code." He considers digital real estate to be a risky investment. He says, "It is very, very risky. You must invest only what you can afford to lose. It is so speculative. It is centered around the blockchain as well. And as everyone knows, cryptocurrency fluctuates a lot, but can offer massive rewards." A professor and director for real estate theory and practice at Arizona State University assert, "I wouldn't invest my money into it, not because I can lose my cash. I definitely would not. If things go on the way they are, it will probably end up as a bubble. You're acquiring items that have no real connection to reality." Kigwell said, "There are places upon your first entry to the metaverse where people come together. These places would most definitely have more value than those where no events occur. Look at the board game called Monopoly. We acquired Boardwalk and the nearby areas recently. Places where people gather have a higher value for retailers and advertisers who are looking for ways to gain access to this demographic. Since the metaverse gives a fully immersive experience, users need to acquire software technology to combine various moving parts. Augmented reality and virtual reality are simply entry points into many apps across 5G networks, NFTs, cloud computing, AI and edge computing. The access point of the metaverse began with smartphones before moving to headsets. Virtual headsets will likely replace smartphones in the years to come." Metaverse was launched at the beginning of COVID-19. Pepsi recently used the platform to hold a business briefing for Microsoft, AWS, and Amazon representatives. A recent estimate on revenue and expenses Facebook offered investors during the three-quarters earnings report started at a value of $10 billion for 2021 alone. Mark Zuckerberg told analysts that the figure will probably increase over the years. The first version of virtual reality headsets designed by Oculus over 10 years ago, after Facebook's acquisition, was heavy, costly, and had no highly acclaimed app on them. Google and Samsung also released their headsets focusing on smartphones that couldn't offer a wholly immersive experience. Will the metaverse be free? We doubt so. But the metaverse will be available to anyone in terms of freedom, not cost. The metaverse is a digital similitude to how things work in our physical world. It will become one of the most significant technological innovations. As we're expecting the metaverse to bring different exciting possibilities, some are concerned whether it will come with a cost or not. Metaverse as a concept has a multi-trillion-dollar potential. It comprises comprehensive technologies and numerous properties. According to Bloomberg, the metaverse is expected to reach $800 million by 2024. The CEO of Roblox estimates a net addressable market of about $200 billion, if not more, in categories like streaming content, mobile and social media. Several other vast estimates of the metaverse have been made. When it comes to metaverse technology, i.e., a series of interconnected digital worlds that integrate streaming video, cryptocurrencies, social media, email, virtual reality, and mobile games such as Fortnite and Roblox Inc., under normal circumstances, it ought to be free entirely. But the fact remains that some costs are involved. Basically, the metaverse is the upcoming generation of the web, and the internet itself has costs associated with it. To use the web, we make payments for cellular networks via our ISPs. With that, we'll be paying for the metaverse one way or the other. Suppose metaverse apps like Horizon Worlds, a novel VR metaverse application, or platforms like The Sandbox and Decentraland is what we're reviewing. In that case, these ones have no cost or are almost free. These costs are unknown, since the metaverse was developed not too long ago. This is why we can't determine these fees precisely. One of the expensive aspects of the metaverse is the bandwidth. If you're familiar with this digital space, you may have discovered that content is displayed in 3 dimensions. Due to this factor, metaverse has a bandwidth usage much more than when you just perform a regular browse online. This cost is expected to be higher than the average bandwidth fee. Besides that, you'll need to get VR headsets, additional hardware, to use the metaverse. Brian Newark gave a net addressable market estimate of $8 trillion by US consumers with many caveats. An example of a digital world is the metaverse is Roblox, a maker of engaging video games that allow players to accessorize avatars, using virtual gear, and apply it to various experiences. The company has been viewed as a building ground for the metaverse, since its software, well known among teenagers, offers developers and users the tools required to create 3-dimensional digital worlds. Plots of land in the metaverse. The cheapest plots of metaverse land you can get are estimated at about $11,000. On Decentraland and Sandbox, 2 popular metaverse platforms, the tiniest piece of land is sold for 3.64 ETH and 3.7 Ether, amounting to roughly $10,957 and $11,717. But last year, tiny parcels of land of this sort were selling for half an Ether or less than $1,000. Virtual land is now a highly valued commodity, as we've seen plots trading for thousands or even millions in dollar value. In November, a plot of land sold for a record value of $4.3 million in Sandbox. A prominent time investor in the metaverse said he believes his digital real estate will have 10x more value than the buying price when he begins to rent out plots at virtual spaces with high traffic. The demand for land in the metaverse occurs regularly. We've heard of cases where investors pay millions of dollars to get these plots, which are not even in the physical world on Earth or in the United States or the United Arab Emirates. Instead, these plots are available online on a myriad of virtual spaces. Users engage with cartoon characters known as avatars, just like the multiplayer video games you play. To gain entry to the metaverse, you can do that from your personal computer screen. Still, companies like Google, Meta, and more are developing a fully immersive world where people can only gain access via virtual reality goggles. It is also confirmed that Tokens.com invested about $2.5 million on a plot in Decentraland just recently. What else do you think is missing about Metaverse and its plans for more accessibility? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more exciting videos. Have a great day.